What's up guys, welcome back to the brand new video. Today we have another real versus fake AirPods Pro 2s. So on the left side right here we do have the originals, Apple's AirPods Pro 2s, and on the right side right here we do have a brand new fake AirPods Pro 2 clones. It's the Danny version 5.2 Tag Builder. If you guys have seen my videos, you have seen this review already, but this time we'll be comparing to the original ones. Now of course right here I do have the USB-C options instead of the Lightning, and of course Danny the seller not only sells the USB-C option but also the Lightning one. So in this video we'll be going quickly through the specifications of each of these products. We'll be having a look at the packaging side by side to see what are the differences. We'll also have a look inside the box to see what exactly you'll get once you get your package opened. Other than that, we'll be testing both of these products side by side. We'll be testing the sound quality, ANC, transparency mode, spatial audio. We'll also be testing the microphone. Finally, we'll be doing a weight test between these two products to see what are the differences between the weight of the product but also of the packaging, and of course I'll give my final thoughts between these two products. So starting with the original AirPods Pro 2s, these are going to cost approximately $249 if you do purchase directly from Apple's website. You may find some discounts on Amazon, on Best Buy. Maybe you'll find it around $200 or so. They got deals here and there. And here is the Danny version 5.2 Tag Builder, the fake one, which will cost approximately $60 in average, depending if you pick the Lightning or the USB-C option. Like always, you'll be able to find all the links down below in the description where you guys can check these out. But here is the Danny version 5.2 Tag Builder, and as you can see, here we do have the option between the Lightning or the USB-C. So the Danny version 5.2 Tag Builder L means that it is the Lightning option, and for the Tiger Builder C, it means that it is the USB-C option. Now when it comes to the specifications of both of these products, the original ones will use the H2 chip. It also has a U1 chip inside of the charging case, where you'll be able to detect them using Find My app. Because of the U1 chip, it does have precision finding. Compared to the clone, it does use the Aroha 1562AE chipset with the Tag Builder motherboard. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a separate chip for the charging case, so precision finding does not really work on this. When it comes to battery life, the originals will last approximately 6 hours per charge. Compared to the clone, it will last approximately 7 hours or so, up to 8 hours without ANC. With ANC turned on, you will probably get 4 to 5 hours and a half depending on the volume you listen to. Both of these are MagSafe compatible, but of course the originals will have stronger magnets in the back. Both of these will also have wireless charging. These will have ANC, transparency mode, spatial audio with head tracking. One thing that separates between these two is that the originals will have adaptive audio for ANC and also has conversation awareness. Compared to these clones, none of those features will work. One thing I realized about the Danny version 5.2 H2S Ultra, the other model, is that it does have conversation awareness. So if you guys want conversation awareness over ANC, I would recommend getting the Danny version 5.2 H2S Ultra over the Danny version 5.2 Tag Builder. So here's a side-by-side of the packaging between the real AirPods Pro 2s and the Danny version 5.2 Tag Builder, which is the copy. You can clearly see that the original does have higher quality cardboard. Once again, this is the real one and this is the fake one. If you have a look at the stickers right here, you can see that they're pretty similar, but of course once again the top is the real one and the fake is at the bottom. Slight differences in the font right here compared to the original ones, but overall they are decently similar. And of course, if you do not have the original ones to compare side by side, you may actually believe that it's real. We got the Apple logo, AirPods Pros at the top, slightly different, but overall looks very similar. And here is the bottom with the charging case right there. Opening the originals, you can see that it's very smooth, really easy to open the box. Compared to the clone, it actually takes some force to open the box. But the first thing you'll see, of course, is going to be the pen flip that says designed by California, where the original sits very smoothly right there. If you're planning to buy an original second-hand AirPods Pro 2s, then I'll recommend watching the How to Spot the AirPods Pro clones right here, the video that I made. A very easy, simple guide that shows you exactly how to spot a real or fake AirPods. So once again, here is the real AirPods Pros. What you'll get in the box is the 4 manuals right here. Same thing with the clone, as you can see. Overall, very similar. Obviously, the quality of the originals is going to be better. Here is going to be the plastic wrapping, thicker on the original ones compared to the fake. It's thinner. For the trays holding the AirPods, the real ones is made of cardboard, where the fake is made of hard plastic. As you can see, compared to this, it's cardboard. Finally, in the box, we will have the charging cables in both of these boxes, with of course the braided cable with both of these. Now if you do order the DaniVision 5.2 Tiger Builder, the seller might actually send you the braided cable if there are some in stock. Other than that, he will send you a regular USB-C to USB-C cable. Both of these will have the small, extra small and large ear tips. And here is going to be the copy. A little bit different in the writing right there, as you can see. Very close, but not entirely the same. Alright, so here's a close-up look of the original AirPods Pro 2s, and here is going to be the fake one. Both of these will have the LED diffuser. On the bottom right here, we do have the speaker on the right. And of course, we do have the USB-C on both of these. Back of both of these cases, as you can see, we do have the metal hinge with the engravings that says designed by Bone, California, assembled in China. A little bit darker on the clone. As for the hinge, both of these are made of metal. Obviously, the originals do have a matted hinge, matted painted hinge, compared to the DaniVision 5.2 Tiger Builder. It does not have a matted hinge, but it is still made of metal. So for those who want the same matted hinge as the originals, I would recommend the DaniVision 5.2 H2S Ultra. And here's going to be the pairing button in the back with the green LED in the front. If you do open up the lid, you can see here is a close-up look of both of these earbuds in the charging case. Overall, it looks pretty similar. Now, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but the DaniVision 5.2 Tiger Builder, every time you open up the lid, you will hear the speaker turning on. So this is actually normal. For those wondering if it's broken or not, it's actually part of the product. It's a feature. So if you do not want the speaker to be turning on every time you open up the lid, you can actually turn off the speaker completely. Unfortunately, you cannot just turn off when you open up the lid and have it still turn on when charging. It's not available yet, maybe in the future, but hopefully we'll see that soon. Taking out both of these earbuds side by side, here's a close-up look of both of these. And as you can see on the clone, we can see the infrared LED that's trying to detect your ears. We do have the ear tips already pre-installed. At the bottom right here, we do have the chrome ring and the white plastic charging mechanism with the left indicator on both sides. And of course, we got the serial number engravings at the bottom. And back right here, we do have the metal mesh. Same thing right here on the top. I would say that the mesh right here on the original ones is higher quality than all of the clones. And here is how the metal hinge looks like inside of the original case. And here is going to be the copy. Once again, it does not have a matted hinge. It's always safer to use a regular charger where you plug it into your computer or use a small 5 watts power adapter. That's it. Of course, both of these will have the reverse pneumatic hinge, but you can see that the fake ones, the DaniVision 5.2 Tiger Builder, is going to be stronger than the original ones. So right now I'm going to show you guys the pop-up animation of the DaniVision 5.2 Tiger Builder. All you have to do is simply open up the lid. Right away we do have the pop-up that says connect. And just to let you guys know that both of these do work on iOS 17. The DaniVision 5.2 Tiger Builder would also work on Android devices. I'm going to show you guys later in the video. So here we do have the battery percentage of both earbuds and of course of the charging case. Here also we have the widget of the battery life. And of course, if you go to the Bluetooth settings, you can change the name of the product to whatever you want. We also have ANC transparency mode. Adaptive audio does not work, it's only there for show. You can change the pressure control to whatever you want. As you can see, the settings right here is pretty much identical to the real one. One thing that's missing is of course the serial number. You can of course add the serial number to this product using an alternative app on an Android device, but it could potentially cause bugs. So it's not usually recommended, but there is a way to add that. Alright, so right now I'm going to be testing the sound quality of the real and versus the fake one. First of all, I'm going to start with the fake one to see how exactly it sounds at 50% volume. Alright, so now I'm going to test the sound quality of the original AirPods Pro 2s. I'm going to restart the music, restart the song, just to make it fair, at 50% volume. Making sure that ANC is turned off. Alright, so sound quality of both of these earbuds do sound really good. Starting with the clone, the Danny version 5.2 Tiger Builder on the right side, it does sound really good. It's very close to the original ones, but one thing I noticed between these two is that the fake ones do have stronger bass. It's slightly stronger than the original ones. I can feel it in the music and the song. Now compared to the original ones, these do have better clarity. It has better clarity, it's more clear in the vocals, and it's also more clear in the instruments. I can really hear the instruments a little bit better. So right now I'm going to test out noise cancellation and transparency mode on both of these products, but before I do that, I'm going to test out spatial audio. Now obviously I've already tested out the Danny version 5.2 Tiger Builder on iOS and also on Android, and one thing I realized is that the spatial audio do sound actually a little bit different when comparing on your iPhone versus on an Android device, starting with the original ones. So right now let's test out the Danny version 5.2 Tiger Builder, the clones. Once again, with spatial audio turned on, ANC turned off. Here we go. Alright, so spatial audio overall makes both of these earbuds do sound better. The originals, it sounds a little bit more punchy, so that is good. It also sounds a little bit more like live, versus the clones, it does also sound a little bit better, not as significant when comparing to the original ones. So right now I'm going to test out the ANC of the original ones. Here we go. So ANC on the original ones do sound very good. Obviously it's the original ones really strong, up to 2 times better than the original's AirPods Pro ones. Let's turn on transparency mode. Transparency mode is very good, also better than the Gen 1. I can hear my surroundings, I can hear my voice extremely clear. Obviously there's no complaints on both of these features. Now let's go with the clones and test out ANC in transparency mode to see how good it is compared to the original one, starting with ANC. So ANC, it does block some of my sound. Obviously it's not as good as the original ones, but it is still very good. I would say it's about it actually depends on the environment they're in, especially if you're blocking the traffic or if you're blocking the subway sound, the train. So depending on your environment, I would say it's about 75 up to 80% as good as the original ones. And let's test out transparency mode. Transparency mode is decent. It's not as good as the original ones for sure, but I would say it's about 80 or so percent as good. Alright, so for Android users, you can download this app called Flick. So once you open up Flick, make sure the earbuds are connected to your phone. As you can see right here, we do have the earbuds connected. We have ANC, transparency mode, adaptive audio as well. Of course, adaptive audio does not work. For ANC filter, you can change and play between these settings to see which one you prefer, which strength you prefer for ANC. Here is going to be spatial audio. Here is going to be the case voice control, where you'll be able to turn off the case speaker if you find it annoying, if you don't want it. Once again, one thing about the Flick app is that it's also available on iOS, so you can download directly on the App Store. For the pressure control, if you feel it's too strong, if it's too sensitive, you can actually decrease the sensitivity right here up to 0%. So right now I'm going to quickly weight both of these products to see which one weighs heavier, what are the differences between these two. So starting with the originals, Apple AirPods Pro 2s, I'm going to include everything in the box, including the manuals as well, the ear tips, the charging cable, and of course the charging case with the earbuds inside. So in total, it comes up to 235 grams for the real ones. Now when it comes to the fake ones, once again with the earbuds and the charging case, this is going to be a total of approximately 204 grams. So a difference of 31 grams because mainly of the packaging. And here is going to be the original ones with the earbuds inside of the charging case. And total is going to weight approximately 61 gram. Compared to the fake one, is going to be 61 gram as well. Now let's have a look at just the charging case. Here is going to be the original ones at 51 grams. And here is going to be the copy, 53 grams. So a little bit heavier. Here are going to be the earbuds, both of these at the same time. 11 grams, so approximately 5.5 grams each. And here is going to be the copies, the Danny version 5.2 Tiger Builder at approximately 9 grams, so approximately 4.5 grams. So the earbuds of the fakes are a little bit lighter than the original ones. The plastic may be a little bit thicker compared to the copies, and of course the original ones do have a lot of glue. So yes guys, these are the Danny version 5.2 Tiger Builder. If you guys got any questions, let me know down below in the comments. All the links will be down in the description where you guys can check these out for the originals and of course for the Danny version 5.2 Tiger Builder. And also Danny is currently doing a giveaway where for any orders that are $40 and above, you'll have an entry to win either the Danny version 5.2 Tiger Builder, Lightning or USB-C port, or the Danny version 5.2 H2S Ultra. Every $40 purchase will be an entry. All the details will be down in the description. If you guys did enjoy watching this video, make sure you give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys very soon. Peace out.